I'm back for another ride. It's gonna be a bit of a different one today. I'm getting out early. I got a busy day today, so not a lot of time this morning. I wanted to get out for sunset, start at sunrise, start at sunrise. But I woke up a little bit later. It gave me an hour later out now. So we rolled out at like 7:20. Still super early, but not as early as I wanted. But yeah, today's ride's a little different. More of a workout type of ride. Not as scenic. I mean, it's still pretty scenic. This is a loop we do all the time, the Great Western. Beautiful, especially with all the rains. There's a lot of grass and green out, so it's nice. But more of a workout ride. I'm gonna push the pace a little bit, do some intervals on the climb, and yeah, roll through and get back home and get going with my day. Yeah. Alright, so warm-up portion of the ride is done. We've got this little 5K climb. Sorry, 4.5K. There's lots of different ways to do workouts out on the road. Depending on your terrain, depending on what the goal is. Lots of factors. I usually try to warm up first. Easy 20-minute. Once I get out to an area where it's a little more quiet and I can start my workout. 20 minutes nice and easy, trying to keep my cadence up. Not worrying about speed or power. Heart rate is, you're not trying to go into the red, but you're trying to get warmed up, so you are trying to elevate it a little bit. For me, it's pretty important to warm up. I'm older, it takes me a little more to really kind of get going, get the spark in my legs. And also, I'm a bit out of practice from my college days. I always had to work a lot on my cadence. I think everyone has, their natural cadence of whatever number. On flat roads, mine typically sits like 86, 88, maybe 90. But that's if I'm really paying attention. Usually my natural cadence is below 90, which isn't bad, but I don't think it's very efficient. And so I have to work a lot to get my cadence up higher to be a little more efficient. Somewhere closer to 92, 94. mid-90s. I think, pretty sure I read somewhere a long time ago that those cadences are a little more efficient. And it's getting warm. The air is hot. So yeah, that's something I work on a lot when I do workouts, just out riding in general, but especially during workouts, like spin and stuff like that. Because I think it'll makes you a little better rider. On climbs it's a little different. You get cadence goes down, but I think they're still an efficient number. Right now I'm at 75, which yeah, feels normal, but I don't really know how efficient that is. Probably more of a, you should probably be upper 80s honestly, but I'm not a pro. I'm not that strong anymore. Not that I was ever a pro, but I got a pretty high level when I was racing in college. High fitness level. So anyways, that's a little bit about my warm-ups and cadences and stuff. Now, you also might be asking yourself, well, hey, if you're out on a workout ride, are you really working out if you're not focusing on riding hard, and instead you're messing around with the camera and trying to get the recordings and everything? Not really. Camera's pretty simple. You just press the button and leave it. Press the button again to stop. I'm not reframing it or anything. I've got it a little different from how I usually set up. I've got it resting against my handlebar here so I can grab it and do accelerations and stuff like that without it drifting down or falling or whatever. So no problem there. Plus, the workouts I want to do today are just, I think, going to be just intervals on the next climb. It's the hub tool, second part of the climb. It's a little longer than this one. I think 7K. I always forget. We do it almost every week. 7K. And all I'm gonna do are just accelerations, a minute to 2 minute long. Keep my cadence up, my power up. I don't have a power meter, so I kind of have to estimate my effort based on the gradient of the climb, my speed, my cadence, and really at the end of the day it's the elevated heart rate that really gets you fit. Go spike in your heart rate during the interval, and then on the active recovery, maintaining your pace and trying to drop your heart rate until you're ready to go again. And the shorter that you can make that recovery time, the more fit you get, which means you could probably push a little harder on your accelerations and then start that process again. The recovery time's gonna get a little longer, but you can practice on getting it shorter and shorter. That's the idea behind those intervals, for me at least. I don't know what you call that. Threshold interval training, probably. Because you're spiking it and then trying to maintain threshold. Because the classic intervals are just boom, all out for whatever time, whatever interval you want. And then rest. Rest, completely rest. But yeah, I don't generally like to do that because it's not, I mean, you probably get more power benefit, but I'm more interested in having longer sustained power because it helps more. I mean, I'm out riding all day, and if I have a little more longer sustained power, a little more fitness, I can go further. I can travel longer distances for easier effort. Yeah. And I'm really rambling. But here we go, intricacies of workouts. All right, we're at the top of the first climb. We're gonna get ready to start our intervals on the next one. I don't know if I explained the power thing, but I don't have a power meter to gauge my efforts. But I more or less know what the power output is, like approximately, based on the gradient, based on my cadence, on my speed. And so I can more or less figure out how hard I need to go to hit the power output that I want. And it's just an approximate measure. I mean, I'm not a pro, we're just out here riding, trying to get a little more fit. My FTP last time I did a test was 292, which is, it's all right. I think it's average for an average amateur or whatever. Might be slightly lower since I've been a little bit of nursing this injury and not consistently training or like training correctly, but whatever. Hold on. Let me check if I'm recording. I think so. We are recording. So yeah, power output. My 100% FTP is 292. So I think for me that's usually like 17K on a 5% climb. Which is approximately what this climb is. It varies a lot, but there's plenty of like 5% segments. And anywhere where it's a little less steep, well, you know, you gotta go a little faster, a little harder. So that's what that is. That's what I'm trying to do. And really just effort based. Like if I feel I'm going hard, if it looks more or less like I'm at those numbers, that's fine. Whatever. Just trying to get more fit. Eventually I'll have a power meter and then I'll really be able to dial it in, but for now we do it old school. As I say that with my GPS and everything. They didn't even have those things back then. I barely had a speedometer and a little cadence thing. So yeah, we're gonna start pretty soon. So what's a 7K? I think 7K climb, 7.5 maybe. And it's around 30 minutes. I usually like to do a third of it be intervals, so that's 10 minutes. So I'll probably do 5 times 2-minute intervals, because 10 times 1 minute seems like mentally so many. But 5 2-minute intervals, that's good. I could put some music on, really settle in and focus for 2 minutes. It's gonna be good. All right, here we go. First little interval. Minute. That was 2 minutes, hopefully. That wasn't bad. There's a slightly steeper portion over there, a little 7% kicker around that bend. You can't even really tell on the video, I'm sure. Rolling up here. We're at 6% in this bit of the climb. Man, Spotify, you gotta do something about the shuffle on your thing. I listen to this playlist that I have on yesterday for like the last half hour of my workout. It's been all the same songs in a row. There's at least a 3-hour playlist. It's my playlist, so I like it, but I like the other songs in the playlist as well. Let's do something about it, Spotify. Come on. All right, I've done 3 intervals. I'm approaching the wall here. It's like over 10%. I'm gonna attack this, and then hopefully I get to the top, whatever difference on the 2 minutes. I'm gonna finish up for the 4th interval. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, 25, let's go. Okay, that was tough. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, stay in second. Oh man, that was tough. Less than a kilometer to go on the proper climb, but there's still another kilometer up to the intersection. So it's not over. Still gotta do one more to hit 5 intervals on this climb. I'm gonna get over this hump because a little bit downhill. But coming out of the downhill, we're gonna attack again for another 2 minutes. Complete our 5. Man. You know you're working hard when it feels like you got a flat. Just draining your legs. But no flat. It's just mental. It's just mental. We're moving. That was fairly poetic. Finished the interval right at the top. That was pretty good. Felt pretty good. Pull the car back. Yeah, that was good. 5 intervals, 7K climb on 2 minutes. That's good. That was almost perfect. If I get in more shape, I could probably squeeze in 7. 1 interval per kilometer. That'd be a good workout too. Anyways, no stopping. We can recover on the downhill, or we can just pedal a little softer. Might do a few sprints on the back end of this. There's a little climb from Barrett Reservoir down there to up to what we call Four Corners. It's the intersection of Honey Springs and Skyline Truck Trail on Lions Valley Road. I'm recording. We are recording. Yeah. It's called Four Corners, but it's only three street names. Which I guess technically it should be two, but it's three. Honey Springs on the north side, Skyline Truck Trail on the south side, and then Lions Valley east-west. A ver pues, un segmento para los primos. Pronto les voy a hacer un video en español, puro español, para que entiendan qué ando haciendo por acá en las montañas estas. Pero hoy ando haciendo entrenamiento acá en Jamul, California. Y ya terminé con la primera parte, ya subí la primera cuestita. Ahorita voy bajando aquí a una presa. Luego voy a volver a subir. Me voy a aventar unos cuantos sprints. Y luego ya para la casa, para terminar. Ahorita llevo 35 kilómetros. Me quedan otros 35, más o menos. Llevo 1 hora 43 recorrido. Entonces vamos a la mitad más o menos. Y pues sí, pues pronto les hago un video a ver a dónde vamos, a dónde los llevo a pasear, tal vez a la playa o no sé para dónde. Luego a ver a dónde les voy a enseñar. Pero por lo menos aquí está bonito, a mí se me hace bonito. No es como allá, pero todavía hay así unas montañas bonitas y todo para allá. Allá de aquel lado de las montañas está México, está Tecate y Tijuana, allá. Me gustaría hacer ese recorrido otra vez, ir acá por el 94. Pasas así a un lado de la frontera. Haz de cuenta tú, yo voy aquí en la carretera y la frontera está aquí. Aquí aviento una piedrita y le pego. Así de cerquita estamos. Pero tengo que ir con alguien que me vaya cuidando en el carro o con un compañero porque la carretera sí está bien angostita y pues la gente allá como que de aquel lado no mucho respeta a las bicicletas, entonces hay que ir con más cuidado, pero tal vez hacemos esa, a ver cuándo la planeo. Man, I'm tired. I'm pretty wrecked. I'm on the last little kick up here, 700 meters to 4 corners. Ah. Oh man. I don't know which way is easier to go to get back home. Skyline Truck Trail, or keep going down Lions Valley. If I go Lions Valley, I descend off the store, but then I gotta do that steep little climb into the ranches before I descend again. But if I go Skyline, I still gotta climb for another 2 kilometers, I think. So it's just a lot of rolling hills. You climb, and then you go down for a bit, then you 2 more little, I think, like less than 500-meter hills. I'm just tired. I don't know. I think I'll do Skyline. The thought of just going up that steep little hill to get to the equestrian descent. That just hurts to even think about it. All right, y'all. I'm gonna sign off here. I'm tired. I'm gonna ride as hard as I can to get back home on time. Oh. What is it? ¿Qué es eso? Anyways, hanging out here with my buddies. Look, they're all paying attention. That was a good ride, good intervals. I'm gonna race back home. That's gonna be the rest of my workout. 9:30, so hopefully I get back by 10:30. And I'm gonna try my hardest. And yeah, it was a good ride. See you guys next time. Peace out. Dile adiós. Dile adiós. Dile adiós.